Hey everybody.
Welcome back.
Sister.
Hey sister. Welcome back. Oh girl, I'm hot.
You hot? Already?
Yeah, welcome back to Two Sisters on the Radio. Now Two Sisters on YouTube. I am Sunny.
And I am Eve, the only one.
All right, Miss Eve, the only one. So yeah, we're gonna just jump right into it. First of all, Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Yes. And we're gonna jump right into everything that is going on. So I just wanted to get started with I posted on my Instagram about over in Ghana. I don't know if you saw it, where one of their markets, because Ghana is known for having all these markets,
yeah.
and one of their markets, it's not the biggest one, but it's one of them, was burnt down. And I did some digging. I got family over. We got family
did some digging.
Yes, we got family over there in Ghana. So I made some calls to find out what is going on. And, you know, my family member said that, yes, it did burn down. They woke up the next day and the place was burned down. So I did some research.
Okay.
I do the research for you so you don't have to. But I do recommend you do your own research. I found out that the Chinese, it has something to do with the Chinese or with China trying to come over and take that land. So apparently, and this is just my research, someone from their organization or from their group put it on fire.
Ooh.
Yeah, put it on fire, and some of the people the local people that's around, because they're still trying to find out what happened. So a lot of the men over in Ghana, they found these Chinese men and they grabbed them and, you know, was beating them up or whatever. So I'm still doing my research to find out exactly what happened. But in my opinion, I feel like they're trying to take the land so they can build up whatever it is that they're going to build up.
Right, they are. Because it's no way that the land could just burn, a market can just burn real fast.
Like down.
Just
burn down.
In a minute.
Yeah.
So it had to be someone who set that on fire, because the whole place is just burned.
Wow. In ashes. Yeah. And that's basically what they do. If they want the land, similar to what happened in Maui. What happened in Maui. Like all the land just, you know, they just burnt down all these people's houses over in Maui. Now over in Ghana, they just burnt down all the people property in their stores or their huts or whatever it is that they do in the markets. But you leave the market and you wake up the next day and
it's gone. And there's nothing they can do because they don't have no one to support them or help them, you know, go after these people, because like here we'll have someone to, like an attorney, or you know, we'll sue them for whatever. Over there, if it's gone, it's just gone. They don't have no insurance on their property, so they just out of luck.
Yeah,
out of luck.
So we're gonna continue. I'm gonna continue to do my research on that to find out what happened and what's going to take place.
And it's more than that too, because what I have also noticed is that a lot of Chinese people is going over to Africa. Ghana is one of them, and they are told that they will teach the Canadians how to do the work, right? Okay. So to get the job. So now when these people come in with their equipment and they supposed to be training them, they don't train them.
Okay.
They do not even hire them.
So they just tell
the government or whoever they speaking with about bringing in someone to do the work, is that we're going to train your people to do the work, and then when it's time, they don't even hire them.
But do they
even
have a job for them?
No, they don't even have a job for them. Those people is over there looking for work, and even if you was working with that company, what they would do is let you work for a couple of weeks. You know how they do.
Yeah.
Train their people, or just pretend you training somebody, and then they let you go.
Wow.
So that's the whole thing going there over there. And now with the new president, hoping.
Oh, wow.
That a lot will change. So
now that's over in Accra. That's in Accra, in Ghana, over in that, in that location. But anyway, do your research on it. If you have not heard about that, do your research on it. What you got? You got
what I have is bricks.
It's who?
Bricks. This is money.
Oh, Brits. Okay, all right.
Brits.
Yeah, this
Brits is British, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. That's the abbreviation for that word. And what they're talking about is getting away from the dollar.
Currency. The US dollar.
And that's the problem that we're having now.
Speaking of that, I'm gonna say it later, but finish.
So that's what they're talking about now. And from what I researched and found is that 2 countries already done started it, and it's Russia and it's Iran. Now,
to get rid of the US money,
the US dollar. But we have a new president coming in January 20th.
We're gonna talk about that.
Who said that ain't gonna happen.
I don't know why. Okay,
so I want to wait and see what happens.
I don't want to jump. Okay, so finish, because I don't know why he think he's this magician, like he's Copperfield. But anyway, go ahead.
So right now, the 2 countries, and I don't know if it's true, but this is what I was read up on, is that Russia and Iran is pulling back from the dollar.
From the US dollar.
Yeah, so if that is, then, we need to start focusing on other currencies so we can be ready if our dollars do drop. And a lot of us is not paying attention, but it's all good because when it happened, it happened.
Yeah, and then at that point,
it's all too late.
It's too late, and then you got people like, "Oh, I ain't worried about that, honey. I'm not worried about that." And then it's like,
we're just trying to give us the head up. Yeah. That's all. So those who want to believe us, do your own research. If you want to not believe us and keep doing you, because one day you're gonna see it like they did with the gold.
Yeah.
And then everybody who had gold, it didn't go nowhere. People start jumping out the windows.
Yeah, because
they lost all their wealth.
Exactly. That's how you get the people who are rich. You get them in the pocket because, in my opinion, we know how to survive. Because we know we don't have anything to lose like what they have to lose. And if we do lose it, we know how to bounce back up and continue on. Because if we have to start from the bottom at the gutter, that's what we will do. Exactly. So, but speaking on the Brit, when you were speaking about the dollar, when I was in Vegas, do you know they don't take cash?
Oh, yeah. Even in Miami now.
Well, I haven't had the experience in Miami, but when I was in Vegas, every place, I'm not going to say every place, but majority of the places that was in the hotel, because I stayed in Hotel Aria. So they got food halls and all that other stuff. And I went to get some a boba tea and a bagel, and the guy told me how much it was, and I put that. He was like, "Oh, we don't take cash here." It was very snooty.
Right.
Like, "Oh no, we don't take cash here," and I was like, "When y'all stop taking cash?"
Yeah.
I said, "Oh, you cash shaming me."
Yeah.
So I said, "I don't have my credit card because I just came down from my room." He said, "Well, you can charge it to your room." So I can charge it to my room, or I can use a credit card.
But you can't use
cash. But you don't use cash. So I'm looking behind the counter, and I'm looking on the counter, and I said, "Well, where's your sign?" Because I don't see anything here saying that you don't take cash.
Right.
He said, "No, we don't take cash."
Yeah.
He just kept taking.
And I believe him because here in Miami at Brightline in that downtown. You go inside, not all of the shops, but it's a store there. I went to use to purchase something, and when I went to give them cash, it had the sign say no cash, but I was like, no cash. Right. So when I went to the register, he was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, we don't take cash." "No, what do you take?" "Credit." "Okay, I don't have it."
See, we already look. We're already in the world.
Yeah, we in the world.
We're already in the matrix.
It's gonna be viral. Yes. So get ready, people.
We're already in the matrix. But okay, so that's you finished with your grits?
I'm finished with that, honey, because I know.
I
know what's getting ready to happen, but people don't want to believe me.
They don't want to hear it.
Number one is
people don't want to hear it until
it happens to them, and it's too late.
It's too late because we're gone.
Yeah.
So I want to share horoscope because I'm big on horoscopes.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I want to say. To all the Libras out there, I'm not going to give all 12 horoscopes, but I recommend you read your horoscope if you're into horoscopes. If you're not, then that's fine too. So it is not necessarily a matter to become excessively thrilled about, but there could be an unexpected event or or 2 heading your direction, because we're both Libras. Okay. If you're dealing with a complicated situation, rest assured there's a straightforward solution that won't ruffle too many feathers. So we have something that's coming. Unexpected, or an event or 2 heading our direction, and you're dealing with a complicated situation, rest assured there's a straightforward solution that won't ruffle too many feathers. So whatever it is, we're going to be able to handle it. So I just want to throw that out there to all the Libras. But if you don't read your horoscope, I recommend you do it, because it is an eye opener. I do it every morning. What else you got?
Yeah. Well, with me, we're going to talk about passport, because a lot of people wants to travel. A lot of retirees wants to get up and enjoy their life. Get up, people, get up and get those passports, because you're really going to need them. It's very important that we get our passports. And now, I don't have the list of things that they changed with the passport, but they did make a lot of changes this year.
Okay, let me look that up while you talk.
Yeah, so if you haven't gotten your passport, you need to now do your research, find out what's the requirement, because a lot of things have changed.
So what I found, the processing time for a U.S. passport depends on the service type. It takes 4 to 6 weeks. You can get your passport at most post office. Where you go get the application. They actually have a counter. I'm not sure you can do an appointment, but it's also walk-ins. I recommend to do an appointment, because it can get really crowded. Takes 2 to 3 weeks and costs an extra $60 for, to expedite it. Requires an appointment and international travel within 14 days. So if you are going to be traveling in the next 14 days, then you need to get an appointment, and then you need to expedite it. So you would pay an extra $60, so that way you will be able to get your passport in ample time before your travel date. But if you're not going anywhere no time soon, I recommend you to, like she's saying, we recommend you to go ahead and apply for it now, so that way you can have it and be in the process of getting it. And it also says you can apply for a routine passport at an accepted facility if you're applying for the first time, or for a child under 16. You can renew your passport online. Now that's new. Or mail if you're eligible. So I know my passport, I think it expires in 2028. So it expires in 2028. But when it expired, I think in 2018, because it's 10 years. I think it's good for 10 years. So we had to go in person. So now online, they're giving you the option to do it online.
For renewal?
For renewal. Or by mail. But it says if you're eligible. So if you're eligible, I don't know what the eligibility is for you to apply for it online. So that's some of the things that it says on here. But I'm pretty sure it's more. So do your research, people.
So we'll just have to follow up on that passport and make sure you have everything documented down, all of your requirements, which is your driver license, your passport, your birth certificate, all of those things you definitely need before you can even get your passport. So let's make sure we have all of that.
Now let's talk about, God bless his soul, Jimmy Carter. Service. And it's been all over the internet, and I know you saw it with Don Old Drunk, and who was sitting in the audience, sitting next to Barack,
the person who he
hates the most. But Barack was laughing, and
he was just smiling over there too. He didn't have one frown face.
Barack was just kikiing, but everybody is mad because Barack was laughing and having a conversation with him. We don't know what the conversation was. We don't know why he was laughing. He probably was laughing at him.
He probably were. Because if you notice, when you notice he came in the aisle, He stopped. He sat next to him.
He sat next to Obama.
No, I'm talking about Mr. Trump. He sat down first with, who is that lady?
That's his wife.
Oh Lord, what happened to her? She looks so different.
No, she looks miserable.
Okay, that's the difference.
Yeah, she looks miserable.
So he sat down, and then when Obama came in the aisle to have a seat, he never sat down. He turned around. And he went and started shaking everybody's hand behind him. And then he started walking away. And when he walked away and he came back to have a seat, he never turned around and sat there. And that's why I feel like he was laughing. He never came back and turned around to shake his hand. He went and he sat down and he took his book and he just started flipping it.
So he wasn't paying him no attention. So he probably don't whispered over there like, "Hey guy, how are you?"
That's why I think that he was just laughing at him because he already know I was not shaking your hand.
See, people, internet.
I watch everything.
Y'all need to stop. Did you see the full video? Did you see where he just did not even shake his hand and turned around and then realized, okay, there's a seat. So now the question is, where was Michelle? Michelle said, "Deuces, I am not coming to that. I will give my condolences and I will, give my sympathy to the family on my own."
Exactly.
I'm sorry. Yeah. I cannot be fake and phony. And you saw the face that Kamala was making the whole time.
I think
she was like this.
Yeah. And she really hot, so that's why she's looking like that.
Yeah, they done took the dang, they done took the election from the lady.
Yeah.
They took that election from the lady.
And then that part, talking about her when she was in the chamber, when they had to call out all the card, the nominees and who won and she had to stand there to give them this paper so they could read it out. And everything was not about, everything was Trump have these many numbers.
Yeah, Trump this, Trump
that. And then here she have these many numbers and she have to pass it out. And I'm like, how humiliating.
Yeah, very humiliating.
But she stood up there and she was the real woman because that's right, she did not bow down. She didn't pout. She didn't pout.
And she didn't cause a
and she clapped her hand.
She didn't have other people running over there to the Capitol to jump on top of the wall.
To jump on the wall or to kick the door in or bust the window out or someone got killed. No, it wasn't none of that.
Right.
It wasn't none of that.
Yeah. But did you see Bush?
I seen Bush and his wife sitting there.
Bush walked right past him. Bush walked past Donald Trump and did Obama like that, like, hey, and then kept walking, turned around and showed everybody else hand, and then sat down, and Barbara too. She just
because don't forget he done throw her under the bus.
What's the wife's name? Oh, well, let me look it up because I said Barbara. Barbara is the mom.
But anyway, yeah, he done throw all the presidents under the bus,
including Carter.
Oh yeah, he threw everybody under the bus. Everybody didn't do nothing when they was in office. It's like, well, how the country was running.
No, he is the one that does everything.
He's the one that got the country running.
Copperfield. He is taking over Copperfield. Next he's gonna be saying he's Copperfield.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. So, and then now me personally, if this was me, it's no way I would have shook his hand. Pence.
I was like, are you serious, man? You really like to get beat up?
No.
That's just how I look at it.
No.
I would have looked at him and turned my head.
I would have been like, if you don't get your out my face, I'm here, I'm mourning right now. Get out my face.
He gave him
He shook his hand. Yep. And he shook his hand and said something. Maybe he shook his hand and said, I'm gonna pick you up after this service.
Yeah. But that's crazy for him to just act like nothing never happened and then you just go and shake his hand. I would have been giving him the side eye.
Yeah, that's why Michelle ain't called. Michelle like, no, I got other things to do. I'm sorry. But, so anyway, that is who you guys will be getting in the next 4 years. So get ready for that reality show.
Yes, and anyone who voted for him, okay, that's your man. And let me just say this. Don't run away. please stay and please support him because whatever he do, that's what you voted for.
Right.
So now that we didn't even know he was talking about taking Canada as a 51st state of the United States. He wanted to go to Panama, and he mad with Panama because Panama gave China the Panama Canal, which is not true from what I read. That's not true. And he want to take Greenland and bring them in. Why? Oh, I heard this from a white man, not from a black man. The white man said he doing that because he want to make America white again. What?
Yes.
So all of you voted for him,
especially you.
Keep up the good work.
You are blacks for Trumps.
And I'm not mad at you. I'm just going to sit back with my popcorn.
Yeah, not at all. Because first of all, I'm a no party affiliate. I am not affiliated with any of those cults on either side. I just want the government to govern themselves the way they should for everybody across the board.
Exactly.
Nobody is better off because your pockets have more zeros than
mine. Don't mean that you're better than me.
That you're better than me. Exactly. So no, we can't do that. So that is why the Meganites are all mad.
Oh, they're hot.
They're pissed off because their real president, Elon Musk is the one that's actually calling all
the shots. Tell it, sis.
Yes, calling all the shots. They had a Twitter war, a Twitter beef between Elon and Vivek Ramaswamy, however you pronounce his name. And they were just going at it. And so they're mad not only with those two, they're also mad with Donald Trump because
he's allowing this. He's allowing it, and he's telling his mega people one thing, and then he's over here telling Elon and Vivek Ramaswamy another thing. Excuse me if I got the name wrong, but that's just what it is.
But they know who we're talking about. So yeah. So anyway, just get ready for this catastrophe of a poop show. All I recommend everybody to do is govern yourself.
Govern yourself.
We need to come together.
We
need to learn how to be as one. Okay. I forgot which Beatle it was that talked about the world can be as one. And like Michael Jackson said, you know, it starts with the man in the mirror.
That's you.
It starts with the man or the one man in the mirror. And we can get through this. Me personally, I don't think they're going to make the 4 years.
No.
I don't think they're going to make the 4 years. I think Trump is going to forget that he's a president.
Oh my goodness.
And I don't think he's going to change his mind. And then Elon Musk is going to take over.
Mm-hmm.
But
Elon Musk.
It's gonna,
yes,
it's going to be interesting. So just stay tuned for that. Meanwhile, like I say, get everything in order. Love on your family. You know, family gotta, do better as well. And let's just do the best that we can and love and have hope and help each other and have some positive energy. That's what we need.
Moving forward.
That's what we need.
And that's what we will have.
Well, that's it for now. We're going to come back with the next show. Just stay tuned. And we have more stuff to talk about here.
Plenty.
With Two Sisters on the Radio, now Two Sisters on YouTube.
Back in effect. And we will be here.
Oh, back in effect and we will be back. I like that. Back in effect and we will be back. All right, guys. Thank you all for tuning in. Until the next time, you'll see us in the next video.
Okay.
Have a sunny day.
Bye-bye.